We hope to invest significant sums across borders. So what's your appetite to invest in the UK and Europe, and how will Brexit impact that? And while we're at it, what's your advice for solving UK's Brexit dilemma?
That's yours, Warren.
Well, I will tell you this. I mean, I gave an interview to the Financial Times, and I don't do that very often. But one of the considerations I have is that I would like to see Berkshire Hathaway better known in both the UK and Europe. And the FT audience was an audience that I hoped would think of Berkshire more often in terms of when businesses are for sale. Our name is familiar, I think, pretty much around the world, in at least financial circles. But there's no question, if anybody's going to sell a large business in the United States, they're going to think of Berkshire. They may decide for other reasons they'd rather do it differently, but they will think of Berkshire. And I don't think, I mean, obviously that is not as true around the world. We've had some very good luck with a few people that have thought of Berkshire. I mean, such as Discar, and actually Berkshire Hathaway Energy had one of its base holdings from way back was in the UK. But I was looking, in doing that interview, I was willing to spend 3 hours with the FT reporters in the hope that when they write the story, that somebody someplace thinks of Berkshire that wouldn't otherwise think of it. And we'd love to put more money into the UK. I mean, if I get a call tomorrow and somebody says, you know, I've got an X billion-dollar pound company that I think might make sense for you to own and that I would like to actually have as part of Berkshire, you know, I'll get on the plane and be over there. But they'll have to tell me what their price ideas are and what it's earning. So I'm not interested in going over and talking about it and pricing it for them and then not making a deal. We like to make deals when we actually get into action. We're hoping for it, and we're hoping for a deal in the UK and or in Europe, no matter how Brexit comes out. I'm not an Englishman, but I have the feeling it was a mistake to vote to leave. But it doesn't destroy my appetite in the least for making a very large acquisition in the UK. Charlie?
Well, all my ancestors came from Northern Europe, so I'm very partial to the place. On the other hand, if you ask me how I would vote on Brexit if I lived in Britain, I don't even know. It just strikes me as a horrible problem. And I'm glad it's theirs, not mine.
But if I called you tomorrow and said we had a deal in UK, you'd tell me.
I would go in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are my kind of people. I understand them.
Yeah.